Classy Fighter steps up. Classy Fighter is safely installed. Leopard Sleep, Bow Jest, they move forward together. Leopard Sleep is in. Bow Jest is safely loaded away. They're loading pretty smartly for the first. Cool Panther, Boy from Brazil and Futura. Those will be the last couple to load. Futura up to the gates. Drawn deepest of all. Futura safely installed. Boy from Brazil is being edged up. Boy from Brazil coming forward. Halfway in. Bundle goes round. Safely loaded away this time, and Cool Panther steps in, goes forward, completes the lineup. Set, ready to run. First of the afternoon at the 1200. They are sprinting away in the first of the afternoon. Getting away the quickest on the stand side was Rebel's Ransom. Cool Panther also came out well, so to the exclusive night. Racing next, we got What's Up Captain as they all tack over towards the middle as they come down the hill towards the 800. Racing along the inside, it's Flying Galileo is also up there in the firing line, and racing next, we got Leopard's Leap. Being followed between runners there by Lundy's Warrior, and deeper out on the turf, we got Classy Fighter as they head into the final 700. Flying Galileo, the blue colours, I'd say, is the leader. Fire Fury is tracking that one in second. Boy from Brazil racing up the middle. Cool Panther is deeper out. Lundy's Warrior between runners, and What's Up Captain is coming through along the inside. Next in running, we find Bold Invader, Bow Jest, and Classy Fighter is being angled out as they enter the final 300. In front, it's Flying Galileo. What's Up Captain is now being popped the question. Fire Fury, Boy from Brazil, and Classy Fighter into the clear is flashing into the final 200. Flying Galileo, Classy Fighter, and Futura over the top. These two are coming home full of running, so too Boy from Brazil. It's Classy Fighter, but Futura gets the upper hand close home. Futura beats into second. Along the inside, Classy Fighter. Then came Bow Jest between runners in third, and I fancy Boy from Brazil back in fourth.
Well, at one stage, it was just a matter of who was going to quicken, and that question was answered by Futura. Came up the outside, the Dynasty, who the yard felt nice horse, but needed further. But obviously, just today, he managed to be the better horse, and he quickened up the outside, getting up on the line and beating number 2, Classy Fighter, the ever-improving son of JPEG. So, well done to the Brett Crawford team, to all the connections, and to Guy Murdoch for breeding the son of Dynasty.
Numbers now being posted up and being led into the number 1 box. Number 11, Futura, a 3-year-old, bay colt by Dynasty, out of Scribbling the Cat by Badger's Drift, owned by Messrs. John T. Freeman, Ian Longmore, Jack Mitchell, trained by Brett Crawford and ridden to victory by Glenn Hatt. Second to number 2, Classy Fighter. Third to 5, Bow Jest. And fourth to 1, Boy from Brazil. 11, 2, 5, 1. 1 minute 15.67, the winner's time.
Well, a nice way to begin the day for the Brett Crawford yard and the Glen Hatt connection, or team, you should rather say. Number 11, Futura, the son of Dynasty, really just managed to sneak through. And Brett, I don't know if it was the protection from the wind that your horse got throughout the race that maybe helped him towards the end?
Yeah, Vicky, I mean, I was quite surprised. You know, he was always in touch with him, and I thought, you know, he's a horse that, to me, at home, he's shown he wants more ground. He was always in touch with the pace today, which was quite surprising. And you know, nothing really quickened up, and he just lengthened his stride and he ran at them. And, you know, going through the 300, I thought, well, this horse actually got a chance. So very, very pleased with the win. You know, he's a horse that definitely wants to go around the turn. And I must just say a big thanks to John Freeman, to Jack Mitchell and to Ian Longmore. He wasn't a cheap horse, and they've been very patient with him because he's been a horse that needed time to fill into himself and find his frame, and he's done exactly that. And no, what a wonderful way for him to come and start his career.
I'm sure they're going to be, well, they are very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, and very well done to Guy Murdoch. He bred him, so good luck.
Well done, Brett. Glenn, come through. After all the excitement on Saturday, this is another great way to start the day.
Oh, Vicky, look, yeah, what can I say? Thanks to Brett and his team, you know. Look, we've always rated this horse. He's a lovely horse. But to be honest, I mean, I thought he wanted a mile, 1,800 metres, this horse. Put up a nice gallop. He's only had one grass gallop or two grass gallops and very, very soft gallops. And really gave you a feeling of a horse. But what went in my favour, they went very slow in the beginning. I was able to be a lot closer than normal on him.
And Glenn, also just obviously the wind is quite gusty today. Did you get nice cover from it, and then you snuck up the outside rail with protection from it?
Look, I didn't really have a hell of a lot of cover, but it was pointless going in. I'm on a long striding horse. They were going very slow, so I stayed where I was, and they just shuffled me out there, and I stayed there, you know. But I mean, I think this going's pretty even all over. I don't think there's much of a difference.
Thank you, Glenn.
Thank you.
And well done.
Thanks to my sponsors again. What can I say? Thank you.
Please, could any, John, are you all coming through? Yes, please all come through. I hope you're pleasantly surprised as much as Brett says you are.
Absolutely. We thought it was going to have a nice little gallop today, but a win's a win, no? We'll take it.
And I'm sure there's going to be more to come from this.
Yeah, well, let's hope so, Vicky.
Yeah. Brett said, you know, he felt like he's going to go a bit further, and obviously showing so much promise early on. It's only positive.
Yes, absolutely. I'm not sure how strong the race was. I think that's one thing the punters should look out for. But obviously his mare won over 2,000 metres, so by dynasty over 2,000 metre horse, I mean, this wouldn't be his best trip, you know.
Definitely not. No. And John, you must be really pleased with all the connections you're involved in, involved with a very successful team at the moment.
Can you imagine? I mean, lucky me to get involved with the guys that own Jackson. But well done to Guy Murdoch at Morris Fontaine Stud. He bred the horse, and these guys very kindly allowed me to stay in when we bought him at the earning sale. So very, very delighted to have a son of Dynasty running.
And I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun with him.
Well, and I think we must congratulate Brett and Glenn Hatt for their fantastic run of wins.
Yes, most definitely, and I'm sure it's going to continue the way it started today. All of you are going to get a bottle of wine from the Racing Association. It's always a...
Only strong enough guy to pick that up. Wow, another one.
All of you get a bottle, so you don't even have to share. You can have your own bottle each. Well done.
Okay, have to get a chauffeur.
Yes. Have to get a chauffeur after all that wine. They said they're going to have a lovely day if this is the way it started. But well done to all of them, to the Brett Crawford team and to Guy Murdoch, who bred this very promising son of Dynasty in the first. And up next is the bipod. So if you don't have those perms on, get involved and get them on, because it's going to be a great day to make up for maybe if you didn't have a good day on Saturday, but always good to make money here at Kenilworth. And today it looks like one of those days.